and pulling Liquid back up into a reasonably doable position. Moving in towards the A site. Here's another flash going out. We're going to be saying that a lot. As Shadow tucks away in the corner. He's hoping he can get away with this, buy a little bit of time for his teammate. 𝐿𝐷 could be coming through any second now. 𝐒𝐡𝐴𝐻 already catching an opening. The boom bot coming through, and 𝐿𝐷, he wants to throw it, but he was scared of being pushed up close. He's going to clear out elbow with that. Good damage. Actually denies the spike plant and takes half HP away from Eccles. That is huge in a pistol round especially. Scream's got to go for the heads. He's the one-tap machine, the headshot machine, and it's not happening for him. Taken down straight away, and with Eccles being so low, it's an easy finisher for 𝐒𝐴𝐻.
Now, good use of the molly there from Angel. He's going to keep him at bay for now. Oh, he blows up into it. He sprays out the Vandal. He gets away with 2. He should have never been able to get Scream, but they weren't able to finish him off. You see the weapon switch comes over because Angel's incredibly low. And remember, with no Sage in play, there's going to be no heal up offered to him. But 𝐒𝐴𝐻 walks out straight into the clutches of Cryptics.
When you've still got the Phoenix up, or probably more importantly, the Raze, who hasn't used her nade up, but now he's been spotted. Time to run. Nade's coming through. 𝐷 realizes that, and he's away. Gonna try to cut them off as they move to the site. He spots it. Look at this little cheeky little spot.
So smart.
I love it. So he's seen them now. He knows they're player in heaven. He knows they're pushing out the ramp, and here comes Shadow. Goes through on the stun, the fault line, and he finds a couple faults with this offense.
Now, interestingly enough, Mitch, what do you make of the whole Cypher over 𝐿𝐲𝐩𝐻𝐿 and defending starting side here for FPX? For me, that's like their go-to, right? They're not changing it up, but more teams were saying, yeah, we expect this to happen. Well, that ult's coming and it's perfect. I'll come back to that, Mitch, because Angel is getting it done. Even takes down Eccles as well. And right now, they're 5 steps ahead of Liquid, who desperately need to get some rounds on the board. They need to fight back in some way. 𝐒𝐴𝐻 in a great location here. He's got the back of a shell. You see the play coming in, and well, that's an ult wasted on the Phoenix. 𝐒𝐴𝐻, oh, he's going to pop the ult as well, but it gets, oh, he still gets linked. Wow. I thought it was just going to miss him. Scream may pick up the kill, but it's still in favor here for FPX. 𝐿𝐷 swings round the corner, and it's all falling apart time and time again for Liquid.
The A side is so passive at the moment off the back of next to no utility. I mean, they're hearing the steps. They know exactly what Team Liquid are doing. This is a hell of a gamble by FPX, and it's going to pay off. They're going to completely shut this down. Sulcas, though, already out in the site, and the kills are going to Liquid.
Off the back of that oldie, they knew it was time to strike. They found the B site. The spike's going to go down as well, and 𝐿𝐷, all on his own in the back lines. He's not going to get it done. And where Liquid can split it either way.
The issue for FPX, giving up that mid control, is that no utility needs to be burned from Liquid until they get very close. Now the ult through. There's not an opening duel, but they've spotted 𝐒𝐴𝐻. The ult in play, but it's not going to get anything. Sulcas and 𝐿𝐷 just completely opens up this site. They know exactly where Cypher is. And that nade, he didn't get the kill. That seals his fate. Eccles gets the kill either way, but the nade would have come through to finish the job. Spike going down. And this is a bit of a disaster, really, for FPX.
Oh, no.
That's now twice they've managed to whiff that one.
More flashes coming out. 𝐿𝐷 trying to recon his way in. Scream can just back away. The invulnerability, it's so naughty. Perfectly played.
To hold it somewhat aggressively. The problem is, they've shifted Cypher to the A site. And so they've got nothing defending B. As Team Liquid, they just walk out.
𝐿𝐷 getting domed through the wall in the end. Liquid having so much success on this B site. 𝐒𝐴𝐻 getting those grenades in, and actually it stops the spike from going down. Angel onto Link as well, and this is exactly what they needed. 4v3. Sulcas now trying to get it done. But is it going to be enough? Oh, the molly at his feet. He's just going to burn. He's going to tick away. He can't move. He's just sitting on the spike. He's making sure he's right tucked away in the corner. The nades are coming out. They're getting close. And it's not going to work out for him. He was completely locked in. They knew exactly where he was.
Middle was working for them for quite a while, though, but it's just odd that they put their Cypher A and left B completely wide open after double round stack up in heaven. Great opening by Sulcas. This guy's doing so well in opening duels. It's himself and Scream that come through as the top-rated players for this team, and you can see exactly why with this game Sulcas is putting on.
Liquid got to be careful here, though. There's good crossfire already. Meadows worked his way over towards the back of the A site this time. 𝐒𝐴𝐻's dropping out the ult of his own. Got to be careful he doesn't push in to the grasp of Liquid, who are right on the other side of this. He needs to know when to poke and when to wait for it. He tries to take down Cryptics, but it's not going to work out. And now Liquid are back well in charge. Oh, damage being done. 𝐷𝐷 standing strong for now, but he's still got 2 more players to find. And they could just run all the way around him. He's got to deal with that turret as well. Not what he wants to have to put up with at the moment. Is already outnumbered as it is. Oh, Scream right on the edge. Eccles is there as well. And he was a big Vandal user before the update as well. That razor-sharp aim working out. You can see the Killjoy ult straight into it. 𝐿𝐲𝐩𝐻𝕆𝐻 going to have to hold off as best he can. He's got his ult ready if needed as well, but he's going to back away from the site. He wants to stay alive throughout all of this, and they want to nullify that ult as much as possible. Sulcas, he's completely locked in. Straight in goes 𝐿𝐲𝐻𝕆𝐻 for the kill. And it's actually going to force Liquid back for now. They're losing players. The spike's on the floor, but they've only got 30 seconds to go, and it's a 5v3. Killjoy's incredibly low at the same time.
Yeah, it's time to get moving. Scream. Gonna pop that ult, bro. Gonna go for it. Yep, well, 𝐿𝐼's already gone in. He's fought. Hasn't done anything with the ultimate. That is very odd. And just being shut down completely. Now, let's see if they can lock it down with a super offensive comp. Now, look, the Killjoy can actually present a lot of opportunities. Smoke goes through. Here's the flash after the turret spots them. Swing through. And one found at least for Link. His teammates are cleaning it up. Really well handled.
The question is, how are they going to use it?
I would question if that was necessary. I think if you left him unchecked to run down middle, he wouldn't find too much more info, and he could sneak up behind in heaven. But now they're ready for it. 𝐒𝐻𝕆𝐻. He's looking away, but he still manages to find them and catch him off guard. What is that with a Spectre? He picks a double. That's unreasonable. Now they can just push out. The flash is in play. Eccles picks up a double, and FPX.
Scream's going to have to do some serious damage here. Decides to jump on down. Going to allow him to take full control of it. 3 players up on the B side for Liquid though. They're ready. They're prepared. 𝐿𝐲𝐻 trying to get some extra information in there. Sulcas goes 1 for 1, but Link's trying to even up the numbers for Liquid's favor. That ult's coming in. Scream's going to have to sit there and tank it. Oh, he vulnerables away after getting the kill. Brilliant stuff. Great decision making. And Liquid still have the advantage. The critical shot missed there from Link. 𝐿𝐼 though very low on health. Able to jump his way across. Just needs to be able to protect his teammate if the spike's going to go down. And it's 𝐿𝐻𝕆𝐻 that's going to have to try and help him come up huge. Oh, brilliant use of the ult going out. It lands it onto Link. And somehow, some way, FPX have turned the odds in their favor. It's now all on Cryptics. He's got a good amount of health in there. But he's got to find both players. He doesn't know which way to look. It's very hard for him to find.
So they pop the smoke, and he walks through. He's like, okay, free real estate. We know we've got that control. Now they've got a fallback plan.
Oh, Gus! No, it misses! The blast packs go out as well, but it's not going to connect. 𝐿𝐼 continuing on his destruction. They're going to force their way into the B site. And Cryptics, that smoke's going to delay his vision. Now, great use of the Killjoy. Going to stop the default spike plant going down, but it's not for long enough. It's not going to be a problem to hold FPX back for too long. And it's all on the retake. We used to praise Liquid on the way they would retake over and over again. With these agents, is it something that can work out for them? 𝐿𝐲𝐻's quite low on health, but Angel trying to flank his way around. And Liquid, they need to make a decision, and they need to go soon.
Oh, they'd spotted Scream out. I think they must have just seen a hair in his head, because I couldn't even see it in that camera. My eyesight must be going. But that was impressive stuff. We wanted to. We wanted to. You know, for me, FPX are a solid team when it comes down to this map. This composition was an odd one for Liquid, but it's not unusable. With a rotate being quite slow for Breach.
Oh, Cryptics. Will he look in time? Spots out one player. A few shots come up towards him, so they will be aware of his position. He gets tagged up a tiny bit. Scratched by the grenades at least, as 𝐿𝐼's not able to get anything done from that position. This is a huge push that Liquid now can make, but they need to go in time. Angel decides to put the smokes down, but how much cover will that really give them? 𝐿𝐻𝕆𝐻's still in the back lines, and well, his camera's going to give him a good amount of information at least to play off of. Scream pushing in, the invulnerability once again. Scream back to his old tricks. This is what you want to see from him. He's not checking the back of the site though. 𝐿𝐻𝕆𝐻's just hanging strong, hanging tight, looking to sit on position. Headshots being landed. He's getting ready for it. One more to find them. 𝐿𝐻𝕆𝐻 shuts them down. A huge clutch comes in, and this madman, he may have had a slow start, but that's a strong finish, exactly when FPX needed it.
Ooh, I need a breather after that one. Can we get a pause? Jesus, that was ridiculous. This guy's just wrecked them. 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐝 opens it up. Great. Okay. Look, they even run into an A site that's completely vulnerable. They did the one thing that they needed to, destroying the nano swarm on the way through, and they just leave Meadow unchecked. The trigger discipline. He let Scream walk in a little bit so he could try and find more, but he had to take the kill eventually. I'm thinking, okay, now they've got him for sure. And that face, it's exactly how I'd feel if I was on Liquid. That is ridiculous. A round they should never lose. And look at what it's cost them. When we go back in, we did get a pause. Thanks, Liquid. They definitely needed it themselves, I'm sure, to take a little bit of a breather. Because now we're in a position where FPX are massively favored to take this across the line. When it's 12-7, where do you go from here as Liquid? That was a round that you owned.
Yeah. Scream did everything right there. You saw the time he went invulnerable was perfect. He just didn't quite see Meadow. He didn't check all the positions. He assumed, I guess, because there were so many players up close, that he wouldn't be in a spot like that. He'd be more on the back lines. And you see Eccles was getting frustrated. We saw it on the camera there. It's starting to get to him because they were on a bit of a roll, but then FPX just got going. And once again, it's happening. Eccles trying to make sure he can avoid it. 𝐿𝐲𝐩𝐿 pop it off. He's getting 2 with the Hunter's Fury. That's exactly what they need. And there's only one more player to find. It's a 3v1. And the Killjoy on Cryptix is all alone.
I know exactly.
This is a horrible place for him to be in. And we're going into Bind, the dominant map of FPX next as well.
Well, it doesn't look great, does it? There's very few ways you can talk positively about this. You see FPX and what Angel was talking about in terms of Killjoy being OP when it came to matchmaking, but when it comes to professional teams, people will just learn how to deal with her. In that previous round, they pushed into A, they dealt with the nano swarm immediately. There was no turret there to give away the fact that they'd already gotten up close, and so it was about as easy as it could be. Cryptix got basically nothing done with the utility. He had a great shot. This is doable. It's 1v2. He has to go, but he's being hit hard. Going to go for the lockdown. It's going to be put in play, but it doesn't even block the back of the site. They can just tuck away and bide their time. 8 seconds left until it locks them down. Meadow actually still available in the back of the site, but 𝐒𝐴𝐻's got an off angle. 13-7. For me, they need to dominate defensive side. When they come to the attack with those no smokes, I pity them. I don't want to beat them at all. Nice flash around. Scream's not pursuing it too aggressively, and he ends up taking quite a bit of damage for it. Falling back, lobbing himself a molly down so he can get himself healed up, and he's going to manage to pick up the ghost. Now they're fully stacked up on this site, ready for the hit to come through. Got a shorty up close, already been given away. Now there's no way they move towards Link. They're going to just leave him unchecked. The flash went through, but it's only to distract him and stop him going for a flank. You're going to get that spike planted. Cryptix trying to get around there, deal some damage. He's got the opportunity, but he can't deliver the shots. The flash around just to fully deny them or try to. Time was almost an issue there. It almost cost them the round, but it doesn't look like it's going to be too much trouble closing this one out.
I'm all down for Angel and his slow plays here, Mitch, but that was a little bit too slow. If that spike had been taken out, we could have been seeing Liquid getting around that they almost had no business winning. FPX, they're not pouncing on the opportunity straight away, though, but already rotation being forced here. There's still a minute 13 on the clock at the time. The ult coming out from Angel completely moves them away. Isn't going to touch anyone just yet. They've got site control, but is it going to be enough? Especially with this rotation coming through. Scream's just popping heads. He's straight up doming him, able to heal himself back up as well, so he's still well within the fight. How much more can he get done, though? Because FPX may have got the spike down, but they need to start picking up some kills, and it's just not going their way. 𝐿𝐲𝐻's finally able to find one, but he needs a hell of a lot more to go his way. Shadow doesn't get any backup in time, and Liquid, they're just pushing confidently onto the site, but they're lining up for 𝐿𝐲𝐻. He's good for 2. Now it's on Liquid to just hold strong, and we've seen him in many awkward situations where they've struggled on Bind. Could they have found a solution that we weren't aware of? So Rob going to be dropped. Not going to connect up with anyone just yet. Scream wants to play off the flash. Oh, he's going to be very careful. Angel ready and waiting for him. 𝐿𝐲𝐻 picked up Link. The ult worked out for him. Cryptix good for 1. Needs to lock it down some more, but it's not going to work out. Meadow on the Cypher ult. Positions are going to be revealed. And in this 4v2, Liquid might decide just to back away, hold on to their weapons, and stay out of trouble here. The Sulcas, he's on the hunt to try and find the operator, but he can't quite find it. It was hidden in the smoke. He manages to grab it, but will he even be able to escape? With this attack inside of theirs, they're running the clock down. But then every now and again, they'll just explode and push into the site. This time, ooh, Link able to get the refrag in, and that's exactly what they would have wanted. But they need to do a bit more damage off the back of this. Great work there as 𝐿𝐲𝐩𝐻𝕆𝐻 will going to fall as well. That means they've got 𝐵 secure.
14 seconds left, though. There's no time to get in here. Not at all. Spike's being dropped. It's over at this point. Round's already gone, and one kill will seal it.
Initial takedown after the refrag came in from the operator. That's the time where you really want to be making a decision. Oh, aggression being shown here. Oh, 𝐿𝐻𝐻𝕆𝐻! Oh, you naughty boy. Scream thinks he's got a chance to just run on out and cause some problems. It's not going to happen. He's popped his ult, but Meadow's there ready and waiting. The ult may be used, but it's not going to get any kills for him. 𝐿𝐻𝐻𝕆𝐻's pushing on forward. He's looking to do some more damage. Link's using his Sova ult, and, well, he is actually going to find the tags in there. And does get the frag on 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝕆𝐻 as well. Still a chance for Liquid, but it's going to have to be perfect on how they try to retake this site.
Getting back in is going to be difficult.
Ooh.
We're down, sure. Cryptic. Okay, good opening duel. We need to see a little bit more. There's a very early pop coming through the orbital strike. That could be a mistake. No kill connected on the back of it. There's still plenty of time left to get back in for Liquid. The spike only just now going down. I mean, they heavy committed to getting it in play. Now they've got to win the duels. Problem is as well, with the position that they've already got, there you go. Lockdown comes into effect, and this is where things can be very, very difficult to deal with. Getting back in here, because you've got to leave as FPX, and this is where an orbital strike could be perfect, but Shadow, how is he alive? He's dodging the shots, eventually dealt with. They haven't managed to detain anyone. One on Long and one in Hookah, and the time is quite low. They need these kills quickly over on the Liquid side. Angel spotted, makes it around the corner. Caught on his way, what a shot by Link. And they have time.
Oh, well, this agent's really strong. You should use him. It's how does it work in the dynamic of your team. As we're ready, we're going to hear that Phoenix ult pop, Scream on the hunt, going through the teleporter, trying to gain as much ground as possible. But will he have the time to find anyone? Eccles and Cryptic looking to push their way around, but Meadow, he stands strong. He's ready and waiting for it. 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 comes in with a side swipe, and Liquid, their plot has been foiled. This is not going to work out for them at all so far. They need to get this retake on go. Link smoked out of position. He can't see where to look or where to turn. Where Sulcas, he's entering with Scream, but they just have so little information to play off. Oh, they're having to back away. It hits them perfectly, and Sulcas, he's expecting someone to push him. He's got no information as to what's going on, and Liquid, they need to make a move. They need to find some options coming in here fast. Oh, the ult's going to be bombed.
Good night. Nice. Easy kill. Straight onto him as well. A body shot for the showstopper. That will certainly end your dreams of Stardom Show. What is this? As you know, in a competitive FPS. Hold on. Sulcas is pushing forward. He's getting a little bit of danger because 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻's even got support here. Angel's there with him. This is going to be a swing into two, and Scream, he's good for one, but there's the trade right afterwards. The fault line coming in a little bit too late. Here's the smokes for the 𝐒𝐜𝐽. Now we're in a little bit of trouble, but Link's managed to make it past them in time.
Oh, misses the key first shot, though. That's not ideal. The ult's going to come in on top of him. He's trying to duck out. They force him out of position. They tag him up, but the ult gets him either way. Eccles finds it onto Meadow, who maybe overextends a little bit too much here. This is giving Liquid a chance with it. Question is, can FPX hold on? They're right on the side, they spam it up, and Shadow...
Even for Scream, you know, he's not in a position where he's dominating in these fights. I like the wall on the left side. This makes up for what we used to see sometimes, and they're getting so much work done. But 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻's got a double boombot kill. That pulls it right back for them. The ult looking for more, and they have just cleared out the A site completely. Even when it goes well for Liquid, it doesn't go well for Liquid.
Yeah, starts off so strong. Liquid looking to turn the tide of the round. But 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻, his boombot truly went boom right up in their faces. They didn't expect it at all. Cryptic is trying to find some success for that Marshall, but it's not going to be working out for the rest of his teammates around him. And he's been, 2 health. That's just unfortunate. 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 to finish him off. Scream again, trying to take this position a little bit more forward on Hookah. Oh, trying to spam up. Does actually a nice bit of damage there. The Sova ult coming out. The rest of the two players on Liquid not quite in the position to do some damage. Link wanted to push forward on it, but instead he runs straight into Meadow. And again, they go down. And there's a nice bit of damage done to FPX. This could be something that Liquid can work with. But again, straight out of it, they haven't got the numbers advantage, and Cryptic himself is taking some damage. Oh, and the position's being revealed. This is going to be a huge problem. They jump out the window. Cryptic needs to hold strong, but he's only good for one. 4v2 now, and FPX. They're looking to solidly take this first half. It's going to take something huge to come out from Liquid if they want to turn this around. They're just being pushed away. They're running straight into Eccles. They're giving him the opportunity. What are you doing, FPX? You hunted him, and you may have just cost yourself it. Shadow's now in a 1v1. Eccles doesn't have much health to play with, and they're right on the side. The flash goes out. It works out perfectly, but they're playing with each other. It's ability on ability. And Shadow's going to keep it very defensive. He spotted the head there as the jump went up. He's going to tap the defuse. He's going to try and force him out of position. Eccles came off it. He wants to try and land the heady, but he can't get it done.
So now, let's see what they've got in store for us.
Boombot versus Boombot to kick things off. Oh, I wonder if they were just going to pop through the teleporter and try and play a bit of a fake game here. Full lamps control had by Liquid, and soon to be sight control as well. The rotation's already come in, and it's full focus from FPX to try and get this done. 𝐒𝐻𝕝, he's on a tear once again. You can't slow this man down. Mendoza takes down Sulcas as well. Link eats the grenades, and 𝐒𝐻𝕝, he's not done yet. Looking for more.
Arena FPS is different. I'll give Rapid any day of the week. You know, these guys are gods. You put them in CS though? No. I think Valorant. We'll see later. Oh, the volley.
Oh, Mendoza still got away with a kill despite the flames being at his feet. Cryptic's playing off the edge of it as well. 𝐬𝐻𝐿 trying to get some extra information in. Was able to see just a little bit with Shadow having the judge as well. He needs to get up close and personal, but 𝐒𝐻𝕝, he's getting it done with the grenades. He's looking for more, but they line up for Cryptics. They're gifting him the opportunity, and 𝐬𝐿 doesn't have enough health to stand strong for much longer.
And they're toying with the idea of getting that extra rotate through.
𝐿𝐲𝐩𝐭 being deployed, but Mendoza doesn't matter for him. He's going to look to do some more damage before they get detained. More damage coming in. The ult's up as well. Great work. And is it enough? That's the question. 𝐒𝐻𝕝 tries to come on the flank, but Link ready and waiting for it. He's fully prepared. And now we're in a 2 versus 2. Actually, a good opportunity here. Liquid want to try and get their skates on. The spike position is actually not ideal for him. That's not going to work out.
Where do we go from here? You're 1 versus 2. Ult's already dissipated. Angel's making steps. They know exactly where he is. He's spraying away to try and get some damage done, expecting the plant inside, but it's actually backside. He's got the freedom to move around. There's swing out by Angel, the jump.
Link. Angel deploying the smokes. He wants to delay their attempt to push in. Shadow's going to have a go at himself. Great timing on this, and they're going to swing on it. Shadow finds himself. Scream. Angel picking up kills as well. This is the FPX style you want to see. They were ready and waiting for it. Spike on the floor. And now Liquid are in a 5v2. This is less than ideal, but Sulcas wants to try and even up the numbers. Is this going to be enough? Is this going to be possible for him? Right on the edge of it, Link. He understands there could be a player right there. I think he's just catching the shoulder of him potentially.
They might showstopper off this. They've spotted the player in the corner and to the left side. This is it. Potentially showstopper, but no. So even if they do connect a shot on the crosshair placement, it's probably not going to be a headshot.
Oh, this is so nice.
Oh my
still
God.
went down.
That's disgusting.
Trying his best. Eccles is ripping heads off. Angel wants to fire back with some of his own, and he's not done yet. Headshots delivered. And he's holding in. Angel, you absolute madman. He's put it into a 2v1. This was looking like it was Liquid's round. He forces him out, but he's reloading in the open. Link trying to save the day. They're both tagged up. They're both semi-low. Liquid in to try and bait out the move, and nicely done. What an absolute beautiful headshot delivered on Shadow. And that's the thing, in the heat of a moment, you can make mistakes like that. God, I'd hate to be in their position. Right now, FPX looking to hold on. A good start from Angel as Liquid again. They're trying to find success in the B site, but it might be too late. The clock is running down, but Eccles and Scream, they're trying to act like madmen, but on 28 health, how much can Eccles really get done? Or will he spot it out? He goes in for the spike plant. He's going to get sideswiped. 𝐬𝐿 comes in for it. No problem at all. Oh, the ult's going to be popped. Scream's pushing on forward. The 𝐒𝐫𝐿𝐴 ult's in play as well, but Angel, he's ready and waiting, and he actually finds Eccles through Scream. FPX are dominating, and Liquid just don't have the answers. They're getting picked apart. They're getting torn to shreds. Only Scream remains, and FPX are going to take this 2-0. 13-8. a screen. He just has to back away. He's got no hope. 𝐒𝐡𝐴𝐵 finishes him off. It's 13-8 Mitch. And